Hi friends, here is a nice problem. We are given this quadratic equation 81x squared plus kx plus 256, and we are given it has two real roots. One real root is cube of the other root. For example, if one is alpha, the other is alpha cube. At the same time, we can observe one more thing. 256. 256 is 16 square. That means 4 power 4. 81, which is 9 square, which means 3 power 4. We have 3 power 4, we have 4 power 4. At the same time, we have a cube also. Cube and one root is cube of the other. Right. Let us use these things. One root is cube of the other. That means product of the roots would be alpha into alpha cube, which is alpha power 4. If alpha is the root, one of the roots. Right. We know product of the roots is c by a. When ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is a quadratic equation, product of the roots is c by a. That means alpha power 4 is equal to 256 by 81. Right. If the roots are alpha and alpha cube, sum of the roots is minus k by 81. Product of the roots is 256 by 81, c by a. Right. What does that mean? Alpha power is 256 by 81 is 4 by 3 whole power 4. Alpha would be plus or minus 4 by 3, because alpha square, you can see this, right? Alpha can be plus 4 by 3 or minus 4 by 3. In both cases, alpha power 4 would be 256 by 81. Okay. Now let's take this alpha and substitute this here. K equals minus of 81 into alpha plus alpha cube, right? From this equation. What would be K? K equals minus of alpha plus alpha cube into 81. We want to find out k, right? So k, let's express like this. Now let's take alpha common. Minus 81 alpha into 1 plus alpha square. Now alpha is either 4 by 3 or minus 4 by 3. In both cases, alpha square will be 16 by 9 only. Right? And alpha would be either 4 by 3 or minus 4 by 3. Right? So minus 81 into plus or minus 4 by 3 times 1 plus 16 by 9. Okay, so this one will become 9 plus 16, which is 25, and this 3 and this 9. Both this 3 and this 9 both will cancel 27 to make it 3 times here. Okay, so we'll be left with some 3 here. We'll be left with 3 here. So we'll be left with plus or minus 3 times 4 times 25. That is 1225. That should be equal to plus or minus 300. 12 times 25, that should be equal to plus or minus 300. So here minus 300 is given. So the correct answer is minus 300. K can be plus 300 also. K can be minus 300 also. Very simple problem. Just we can solve this just by using sum of roots and product of roots of a quadratic equation. Right, guys?